Hey guys, sorry, I really feel bad about my first video, so I just upload another here. Uh, so my uh, today I will give you a persuasive speech about that the point that the death penalty is unethical punishment. Uh, I have three reasons. The first one is that there are some serial killers and they are psychiatric and they cannot be treated completely according to some scientific research. And the second reason is that the economic cost is very high and it is unreasonable to give someone a shelter in like jail. Uh, but they did a lot of huge harm to our society and they take away people's lives. And I mean, the money is from taxpayers, and the third reason is that the death penalty indeed have some deterrent effect, which can help the police or some authority to nip the crazy bird or the terrifying bird mind in their bite. I mean, so let's begin. Have you ever heard a name the Night Stalker? Um, he is a serial killer very famous in between 1984 and 1985 who have killed almost more than 10 people, and the youngest one is just a 6-year-old girl, and the oldest is couples who met in their late 60s. Uh, it really sounds terrifying, doesn't it? And for this man, the court sentenced him into the death penalty. When we talk about this person, I mean he was proved he has some mental problem, and according to the research from the Oxford University, the psychiatry they cannot be treated completely, and so I mean even they can get some treatment in their jail. Um, they once they get away from the jail, they will do harm to our society again, and it's really dangerous. Uh, the second reason is that I just mentioned the economic cost, um, and according to the research from let me see from the Sherry Cinnamon and another doctors, they just found that the other available ways like sentence to life or something like this can cost more money from the taxpayers uh, to punish someone. So I mean, I feel it is unreasonable to use so much money from the taxpayers to give someone a shelter in the jail and supply them with food and anything they need to survive. To survive, um, I mean, there are a lot of people struggling in outside for their living, and if we can have those money, we can help them rather than use those money to um, give someone um, keep someone living. And the third reason, and is the most important reason I think, is that according to the Dr. Densbeck and Henson, and the even the Oxford University and the Law Review Committee has ever uh, demonstrated that the death penalty did have some deterrent effect to our society, which means it can help us to nip the crazy mind or some terrifying thought in their bed. I think uh, the effect of punishment is to protect people from harm, and the best way to do that is to uh, not let anything happen before they came into assault. So I think the deterrent effect is very important to um, avoid someone uh, make actions, reactions into reality. Um, so, and one thing important I need to mention, I think we can. I know the death penalty is really a harsh punishment, but we can decrease the amount to sentence it, and we can do everything we can and try our best to avoid the discrimination and uh, prejudice during the process and make it as accurate and rigorous as possible. Is so this is the premise I think. I think the death penalty is ethical, and this is also the premise I persuade you to think that death penalty is ethical. Uh, so uh, I need to demonstrate here. I don't know. Have you ever saw the TV drama Bones? I just remember the character there in the TV drama has ever said a word that if you just find if you ever have found those murders did some horrible things to the victims, and you just find when you find it, you cannot take his life away until there show up another murder. I mean, how do you feel this situation? It is so bad, right? So I just think we don't need another murder to we can have death penalty, and we don't need to another murder came into being to take the murderer's life and punish him to do the justice. Thank you.